All right, I just emailed out the invitation, so people should be joining us shortly.
This is so exciting. I've always wanted to do one of these.
Mama, you're muted.
There we go. Sorry, I was just saying how excited I am to be doing one of these. It's been so lonely since lockdown started. With your father dying this past summer, it's just been me and Mrs. Whiskers. She's gained a few pounds since then. I've been more generous with the food.
What is your boss doing here?
That's great, Mom. I really don't mean to be rude, but, what are you doing here, Mr. Steele?
I take every opportunity I can get to be at one of these family gathering-like occasions. Brings you back to my childhood. You know, Rob, when you sent out the invitation, I was a bit confused because I know how much you value your privacy. Nonetheless, I am ecstatic you decided to extend the olive branch. Perhaps we could talk about some of the progress you've been making at work?
I actually sent out the invite to all my contacts.
You what?
Don't worry, though. I'm gonna fix it. I'm sure we could talk about that later, Mr. Steele, but I think there has been a mistake.
Excuse me, Robert, but where are your manners? Are you gonna introduce me to this young stallion who just joined?
Well, I don't know about young, but I do think I fit the stallion role. And who might you be? Rob's sister?
Oh, stop it.
Okay, that is enough. Mr. Steele, I really don't mean to be rude, but you see, I made a huge mistake. When I sent out the invitation to the Zoom call, I accidentally sent it out so,
What is she doing here?
I must still have her email in my contacts. Don't worry, though. Everything between us is 100% over. I haven't even talked to her since the divorce.
Look, figure this out. Until then, I'm going to go for a walk.
Looks like there's some trouble in paradise.
Oh, shut up, Barbara.
She understands me better, he said. She doesn't judge me, he said. She's the one for me, he said. Rob, I should have ditched you when I had the chance. That way I could still have a shot with your brother.
Leave me out of this.
So, things didn't work out between you and Rob, but that's in the past. Let's focus on the future and the opportunities they present.
I see two opportunities I wouldn't mind having presented.
Okay, who is messing with us? Newsflash, it's not funny to make a prank account of our deceased father.
Can you guys hear me? Am I muted?
No, you are not muted. Who even are you?
Is that any way to speak to your old man? It's good to see you, son. How are you doing?
But my dad is dead. And how would he even get the invite to this?
You keep the same email in the afterlife, so make sure you're happy with your choice.
Jeremy, it's so good to see you.
Allison, you have no idea how much I've missed you. I think about you every day in heaven. I hope you haven't forgotten me.
Oh, this is awkward. Allison, do you want to tell him, or should I?
Tell me what?
The love of your life has moved on, buddy. Now you know how I felt when Rob left me for Little Miss Perfect.
Is this true, Allison?
I have a right to move on, Jeremy.
I have a right to be moved too, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah?
And I have the right to still be bitter that the love of my life left me for some random chick he met at Whole Foods. It does not get worse than the Whole Foods snag and grab.
You know what? All I wanted was to have a nice Thanksgiving dinner with my family. But no! I understand that this is partially my fault for mass emailing out the invitation, but why did some of you even accept it? Mr. Steele, it is quite honestly pathetic that you'd rather spend Thanksgiving with one of your employees' families than your own. almost as pathetic as spending it with your ex-husband's family who hasn't talked to you in 2 years because he realized how crazy you were. Which is almost as crazy as someone coming back from the grave and expecting us to react like nothing happened. There's only so many hours left on this Thanksgiving Day, and I hope to spend them with my wife, the only person here who seems to actually love me. The rest of you, I hope you join Dad soon, but not in heaven.
Huh. I wonder if he realized he was muted that entire time.
Did you sort out the invite situation?
I think I did.
Good, because my family's Zoom reunion starts in an hour.
Hey, you want a Lucio's, yeah?
What's it to you?
This ain't his turf. You glomming on our block?
So what if I am Dewdropper?
Why, you palooka? I'll pop you faster than you can count that dough.
Whoa, not so fast there, wise guy. Take a step back.
What are you, some kind of scaredy cat?
I ain't no scaredy cat. I'm warning you that you don't want to start something you're gonna regret.
You're gonna regret ever setting foot on our turf, you rube.
Well, I ain't talking about that. 6 feet.
Right. My bad. I feel like such a goon.
Forget about it. You ain't gotta be sorry or nothing. I accidentally do it all the time.
Thanks. I try to do my best. My nona's high risk.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Sorry? You'll be the one that's sorry if you don't drop the cabbage and breeze off our block.
Oh, yeah? You should try and see the last guy that tried to make me sorry.
Maybe I will.
Well, you'll have to start looking at the bottom of the East River.
Oh yeah? You'll be the one swimming with the fishes later today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
My New York mask! It's gone! I must have fell out of my pocket when I was roughing up that vendor on Thoid.
You exposed?
Oh, no. We was outside. I tipped his card over. He wasn't even close.
What type of operation is Lucio running? He don't send you out with no backup mask?
Thanks. I usually carry an extra, but it was laundry day.
I getcha. A clean mask is a safe mask.
Well, since it's laundry day, I may as well take out the trash! Banks! Stringer! These boys think they can keep us from conducting Lucio's business around here!
Ah! You call them Brunos? That's a hoot and a half!
These fishes are trying to pull a fast one!
Hey, Butch, we got him outnumbered. Time to lace some pavement.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah, 7. Looks like this party got a bit too big, cats. I'll tell you what, you toss me the scratch and Lucio won't hear about one of his goons glomming Sans mask.
Fair.
You wash your hands?
What do you think I am, some kind of moron?
Alright, let's bounce before we get the heat from the fuzz for gathering in this alley with too many individuals. That belongs to Gino.
We'll see if Lucio has anything to say about that.
Another 10 COVID cases in the county today. Exclamation point. Sad face emoji. Hashtag sad.
Oh, Jerry Lynn and cousin Max got engaged on Saturday. They are planning a Caribbean-themed Zoom wedding. You better dust off your straw hat, sweetie.
Does your mother sometimes give you unsolicited pieces of information that are severely distressing?
You're gonna give yourself a headache looking at that screen all day. Why don't you join Mom and get your sweat on? Exercise is a natural mood booster, Grumpy Gus.
You love your mom, but you just can't take it. One more factoid and you'll get real cabin fever. Then you need Mom Mufflers. Mom Mufflers are specialized earplugs that can analyze any mom's voice for hints of imminent, useless, or depressing facts. With Mom Mufflers' breakthrough technology, all those unnecessary tidbits will be censored through our state-of-the-art factoid counseling sound wave filtration system.
Hon, I just read on Facebook that Twitter is more reliable than the news. I also read that thirst tweets are a thing, but how do you get water over social media?
Mom Mufflers come in all sizes, from small tidbit to panic-inducing info.
Oh, would you look at that. Honey, did you know that rubber bands last longer if you put them in the refrigerator? You never know when you're gonna need a new pair of rubber bands. I was just talking to Sherry last weekend, you know, Sherry from across the street, and she couldn't find a single rubber band. Now let me tell you, if I had always known to put them in the freezer.
Worry no more. With our product, you can be in the same room as your mother without being bombarded by useless information.
Who needs drugs when Zumba is this lit?
Of the cochlea may be a temporary side effect, but 90% of users prefer the brain-melting noise to that of their mother's voice.
Thanks, Mom Mufflers.
Only at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Hey man, welcome to Dutch Bros. I'm Carly. What can I get going for you today?
Coffee. Black.
Yeah, totally. We got you, buddy. You want an 8-ounce, 12-ounce, 16-ounce?
Large.
Great. 24-ounce it is, my man. You want room for cream in that? Cool. No room. Full cup. I got you, bro. Long night, huh? Yeah, looks like your friend had a rough night, too. You want me to maybe double that order? I bet your buddy would love some brew when he crawls out from that wicked hangover.
Just the one. Large.
Gotcha. No worries, bro. Sometimes buddies gotta fend for themselves. Learn the hard way. I'm a big fan of the tough. So, what you got going on today? Fun plans with your buddy? Gonna hit the slopes?
Is that coffee?
We just ran out of the drip. Brewing a fresh batch just for you, bud. Looks like you're dressed for an adventure. Maybe a hike? A little backpacking?
Well,
My bae and I like to go up China Hat Road. You can just keep driving forever and never see another soul.
Maybe...
Yeah, totally great place to hide a body.
What?
Talking about your dead weight back there, man. That's some trouble you got. Big trouble. But yeah, get out there on China Hat, keep going until you think you can't go anymore. You'll never see another person. Great scenery, too.
Dead weight?
You bring a shovel?
A shovel?
I hope you brought a spade tip. I once had to use my backcountry shovel, and let me tell you, it was not a good time. My bros and I had to keep tapping out, and it took us like forever to get that 6 feet depth.
6 feet?
Yeah, standard hold up for this kind of work, man.
Why 6 feet?
I don't know, bro. It's just what I heard on my fave podcast. All the best killers go 6.
I never heard that.
First timer.
What gave it away?
Well, you kind of came through a drive-thru with a body in your backseat, man. Didn't even use the bed. Tarps, man. Pretty but hey, that's your journey. Amateur. It's cool. We all gotta start somewhere. You think Shaun White was doing McTwists out of the womb? Nah, man. It takes a dream, plus hard work, and just practice getting after it.
Yeah, that makes me feel better.
Sure, man, sure. We at Dutch are here for you. Alrighty, there's that 24-ounce black cup of joe for ya, and I didn't catch your name.
Carl.
That's right, Carl. been on the DL. Hey man, since you're heading out that way, could you maybe do a girl a solid?
Sure, I guess.
Right on. So the chick I stole this name tag from this morning is still chilling in the fridge.
And she's totally blocking the rebel cans and messing with my flow. Could you maybe take her off from her hands and drop her with your boy? You can borrow my shovel.
Hello, I'm JJ Mitchell.
And I'm Bronwyn Laherty, and you're watching The Green Room.
Oscar-nominated My Octopus Teacher is the antidote to the pandemic. I would take an octopus over any Zoom breakout room any day.
Tools aim to help users ditch Zoom meetings. The development of this happened right after a company Zoom meeting in which the CEO was caught singing Into the Unknown when his mic was left on.
Woman gives birth to baby with antibodies after receiving the COVID-19 vaccine while pregnant. The same baby also had an impeccable figure due to all the Diet Coke she drank.
$1,400 stimulus checks are rumored to be distributed over the course of the next few months, and with 10% of taxes going to foreign aid during an economic crisis, the stimulus checks are starting to look more like a refund.
Guy Fieri channels his Flavortown energy into helping others during the pandemic. Yes, because everyone is complaining about this pandemic being too bland.
Bridal party's limo catches on fire on the way to a Las Vegas church. This is either God's sign to call off the wedding or Satan's stamp of approval.
$1 million lottery ticket was in the winner's vehicle after 2 months. It was right underneath his child, who had been in there for 3 months.
Tiger Woods shares health update following a car crash. The doctors say he's on the green and gladly there aren't any holes in anyone, but health officials advise that he lays off the driver and sticks to putting.
Tesla removed some drivers from its self-driving test for not paying attention. To anyone out there who has ever failed your driver's test, just remember, you're not as stupid as these people.
New pics show Kristen Stewart's spot-on portrayal of Princess Diana. Next up, The Reaper to portray Prince Philip.
Australian cats kill 2 billion animals annually. Great, now I can solve all my problems with catnip.
Florida teen and her mom are arrested for allegedly rigging the vote so that she would win homecoming queen. Wait, you guys had a homecoming?
Creamy versus crunchy, what your peanut butter preference says about you. Personally, I don't have a preference. Both options typically result in someone stabbing me.
The Titanic 2 could set sail in 2022, following the same path as the original. However, many are concerned that it will hit an iceberg and perish just like its predecessor. Luckily, we got rid of those a long time ago.
I'm JJ Mitchell.
And I'm Bronwyn Laherty.
And you've been watching The Green Room. I hope you all have a stormtacular day.
All right, everybody, time for warm-ups.
Now, lion, lemon, lion, lemon, lion, lemon. Lion, lemon, lion, lemon.
Stop, just line up for suicides.
Oh, stage left, everybody.
Yeah, sure, stage left.
Places.
Thank you, places. All right, everybody go get your equipment.
No, that's not yours. Read the labels.
What are you doing? This way, everybody will know whose prop it is if something goes missing.
Where is it? Who touched my prop? Why is it always my prop?
All right, everybody, 4 and 4. Want to see some hustle?
Gotta get my head in the game. Gotta get your head in the game.
Zoe, that's traveling.
Why
head's in the game, but my heart's in this song. Zoe, that's still traveling. You got it with the ball.
Loading weights.
Thank you, loading weights.
Oh, ma'am, it's not safe to approach the loading zone while we're moving weight.
But
it's not safe.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Clear.
Thank you, Clear.
Remember, if you're hit, you're out. Ready?
I am dead, Horatio. Horatio. I am dead. Out, brief Kendall.
Sophie, you were hit. Get off the court.
That was really good. I totally believed it.
Thank you. I was like really feeling the character, you know? Alrighty, everyone. Let's get settled in. Thank you all for being here today. I know that it can be difficult, but together we will overcome. I see some familiar and new faces with us today. As always, we'll start off by going around the group, introducing ourselves, and if you're feeling up to it, sharing a bit about your experiences. Let's start over here.
Hi everyone, my name is Haley.
Hi, Haley.
You're all probably wondering why I'm here. Haley's a perfectly normal name, right? Wrong. It's spelled H-A-I-Y-E-L-E-I-G-H-E. 3 E's. 3! My parents wanted me to have a unique name, but did they ever think if I wanted this name? No, they didn't!
I see. And what's the hardest part about this for you? Remember, this is a safe place.
You remember those miniature license plates you used to be able to buy for your bike as a kid? You could have a cool personalized one that said Greg or Ashley. Well, there's always a Haley, but never a Haley. Do I get a miniature license plate? No. Do I get a pillow with my name embroidered on it? No. But where's the personalized soda can for Haley?
Oh, that must be so difficult for you, Haley. Thank you for sharing with us. Remember, we're all here for you. There you go. Feel a bit better? Yeah. It'll be okay. Alrighty. Who's next?
Me, I think. Hey everyone, my name is James.
James. Is that really your full name? And remember, this is a safe place. Please feel free to share whatever you're comfortable with.
No, you're right. Sorry. My full name is James Thornton Berghausen Smithson Stonich Whitestein III.
Hi, James Thurtenberg Smithenstein Warchtenstein III.
It's just hard with a name that long, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my last name. It's been passed down in my family for centuries.
Oh, yeah, of course, I totally understand.
When I was graduating from Harvard, I was so excited to receive my Ivy League diploma. And, I mean, my whole family was there. Even Great Aunt Freya Thornton Berghausen Smithson Stonich Whitestein, who flew in from Reykjavik. I sat for hours watching every Brown, Johnson, and Smith cross the stage, and when it was finally my turn, I climbed those steps, looked out across my family, and then silence! The band just stared at the paper. People started whispering like there had been some sort of mistake, and I wasn't supposed to be there at all. He never called my name. He just passed me my diploma with a hurried handshake and sent me on my way. It was supposed to be the best day of my life, and it was ruined by my name! Gah! I'm in control. Okay. I'm sorry for getting so upset. It's just very hard sometimes. I'm just glad my parents didn't choose to hyphenate their names.
What was your mother's maiden name?
Oh, it was Marlowe Fauchon, the great marsh digger and the western prince in the kingdom of France.
Yes, you poor dear. But remember what we say, team? Our names aren't anonymous, and neither are we. Thank you for sharing your story with us, James. We appreciate it. Who's next?
Pretty sure that's me.
Perfect, and what's your name?
Well, it's a little bit weird.
Well, that's what this group is for. Remember, it's a safe place.
Okay. Well, you see, both of my parents are botanists, so they decided to name me after their favorite plant. And that's how I got my name, Euphorbia turricale. You see, both of my parents' names are Marcia and Greg, so they wouldn't understand. I told them that I just wanted to be named Liam, but apparently no, it just wasn't exotic enough. You know my biggest problem? Dating apps. Every time I try and sign up for one, it won't let me. Why? Because they think that I'm just some sort of robot. And even if I do sign up with one, I never get any matches because they think that my name is just weird. They think that I'm just some sort of serial killer trying to maintain anonymity. And even if I do get any matches, they ask me about my weird name, and I try and joke around saying, hey, I'm named after a rare cactus. Hope you get stuck with me. And then I get no response. Oh, I'm gonna die alone. My only chance of finding love is with a botanist. I'm sorry I get so emotional. This is just a really hard subject for me to talk about.
It's totally fine. I totally understand. We are all entitled to whatever emotions and feelings we have for our names. So how you're feeling is completely okay. We all process it differently. There you go. Yeah. You're gonna be okay. We got this. And I see we have a new member with us today. What's your name? It's okay. Go ahead. We're here for you.
Karen.
Oh, God. Oh, my gosh, you poor dear.
Oh, my God.
I know, it's just been really difficult lately because social media started using my name to identify angry women. And to be honest with you, it's really hurtful because they all think I'm one of them and I'm really not. So I've been using a fake name recently, Leslie. No. The other day I was at Starbucks and they kept calling for a half-cap triple Americano with pumpkin whip and soy and almond blend. And I was like, first off, that's clearly not the fake name I gave them. Secondly, they got everything wrong. They got my blend wrong. They didn't put it in correct. I asked for soy and almond blend. They put in it completely wrong. Not just that, but they also didn't even heat it up fully, so it was like 191 degrees. It's just insane. It's insane. I was so angry, and so I started yelling at them because the barista on 9th never got my order wrong, not once. So what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to sit there and just drink my coffee happy? I don't think so. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna talk to the manager because sloppy, lazy employees reflect poorly on the establishment. And that bullheaded manager wouldn't even give me a...
Karen, that must have been really difficult for you. All right, well, that concludes today's meeting of Our Names Aren't Anonymous. Thank you all for being here today. And remember, to raise your name tags up high. Come on, everyone.
Our names aren't anonymous, and neither are we.
Is that it? Was this the whole thing? Are you kidding me? I went through this whole hour-long process just for this? I want to talk to your subordinate. I want to talk to him right now. I want to talk to the manager's manager. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?